I'm specifically creating this video for the woman who has the PCOS or any issues that is related to the womb. I can tell you that I had PCOS for almost 15 years. It's like from the time I have got puberty, I was living with the PCOS. So I want to share whatever I had with me and what everyone assumes and what actually it is. Especially after I had my spiritual awakening, and I can see that how many things that was affecting us. That is not only in the physical. That's never starts at the physical. So yes, let's go. So from the time I got the puberty, it's always around 3 months once or 2 months once. It comes and goes. It's so painful at the time. If I try to check with many people, and everyone would say that something, they will give the temporary relief, like just on a pill, a tablet to get that period comes. That's all, or the pain to subside. But I didn't see anyone try to help me to solve the problem, that root cause. For almost 30 years, I had my kid, and then afterwards, around 6 months, I had a heavy period, and that was, I can see that PCOS again coming into picture. So that time, I was so much into the Ayurveda. So I had my Ayurveda doctor to help me understand and help me change my lifestyle. Lifestyle is one of the important things that we are supposed to focus. And in that change, I noticed that I was not at all aligned with the nature. I was living up literally opposite to how we supposed to live. Like, and I always will sleep late for almost 25 years. I'm a night old. I always read late. And I am completely never been sync with nature. So in the lifestyle, they change. But as I had this connect with my doctor, I come to know that one point of time she mentioned that most of the PCOS patients she has have one thing common, which is most of them have some trauma, and many of them have some sexual trauma. That trauma is something that came to me like a very curious topic to me, because I always thought whatever that happens, whatever we eat, how we eat is something that represent and we are getting disease based on that. But it made me to think in different angle. Okay, then what kind of traumas would affect us? I started doing a research, and mostly anything that affects your femininity, that gets stored in your womb, such as, let's say that you're a woman, but you are made to shrink, or you were put inside the cage for a very long time. Then all those suppression, all the angers about your femininity gets stored in the womb. So your womb is carrying so much pain, and that is being reflected as a disease. This is something I don't have an idea about it, but as I work on my traumas, like one trauma I can tell you is something, I never been allowed to go outside to play. And I was stuck inside my home to help my mom clean everything. But there are times I want to go, but I was not allowed. But my brother is allowed to go. At the moment, I always think that I really don't want to be a woman. Why God punish me become a woman, that I'm suffering here when I'm supposed to play? So those are the thoughts I had, and it's just not one time. It's like many time that I was they put me cage because I'm woman. I then blame my femininity. That gets stored. It took us so much of time to understand these layers of trauma that I had. And I started releasing one by one, forgiving whoever commenting me. Forgiving never means that you are accepting them now. You are letting them talk bad about you again now. The forgiving just represents that you are letting go your past. You are forgiving for what they said, and the reason we are doing is to help us. So only when you forgive, that weight that your womb carried for very long will be lifted. So that you know that we are having a PCO, we are having a pain. What? Because of someone told something that we are carrying pain, even though that happened 20 years ago. We are the victim, we are still having a pain. Then what is the solution? I would say that just let it go. Let it go. Forgive those people. That is the best thing I did. And it's slowly getting better and better. So my point here, I would say that whenever something that any issue that you have with your home, let's look into your life. Think what are the thing happened in your mind, or like in your life, that they talk bad about a female, either the females are weak or anything. Because I had so much of issues, so much of trouble, that I had to peel and see that how many things that has been buried under for a very long time, and it took so much time for me to understand. I wish that someone would have told me earlier, before I did like a very long research for me. And here I want to tell, because I see that my friends, my family, many people are having the womb related issue and the painful period, because I see that they are repeating because of the society and everything. We are allowing society to take a control of our body. See how it is affecting in their own suffering. So yes, please take a look into your mind. Please take a look into that. Let's try your release those traumas that we are carrying for a very long time.